Hi, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about local SEO and specifically the best local SEO tools for 2025. We'll be covering everything from listings and rankings, of course, to reputation management and more, and all of the tools that I believe are best suited for them all. So local SEO is really essential for businesses these days, especially if those businesses are looking to appear for local intent searches, as the name obviously implies. So those service plus location keywords, which are equally important for users who are in that location as they are for folks who are not in a given location and looking to, let's say, plan for a trip, something like that, as well as service plus near me sorts of keywords. Google, to populate those sort of keywords, relies on a number of factors. Lots of them are user influence, so things like proximity, relevance, even some personalization dashed in there, but also some local SEO best practices are considered. So things like maintaining consistency in your business listings across the entirety of the web are very important, as are your review profile and how active you are in responding to them, what the reviews are saying, what their scores are. These sorts of things all matter. And to conduct local SEO, you're going to need a suite of tools to give yourself the best chance of success. And I'm going to jump into what I would view, and everyone would view, honestly, as the pillar of local SEO, and that's just your Google business profile. This is a necessity in local SEO. This is the profile that Google populates when you conduct a search such as electricians near me, as you see here. So if you do not have a business profile set up, that is step one. You must do so. Get this active. Start posting pictures if you can. Start soliciting reviews for your profile as well. And make sure your details are accurate. So sync it up to your website appropriately. Make sure your address is correct. List your hours of operations and your phone number if applicable as well. That name, address, phone number is going to be a common theme that you will hear throughout this video. So that's step one, Google business profile. Pretty basic, very important. Step two, I would say, is to highlight the other offerings that Google's suite of local SEO tools give you. So Google Trends is a big one. I have found that many people actually overlook. So this is a great tool, especially if you're in an industry that is seasonal in nature. So schools, believe it or not, are seasonal. That enrollment season rolls around at a certain time every year. And so if you're a school in the Sacramento, California area, this is a way you can use this tool to optimize a given landing page. Let's say you just launched a preschool initiative and you're trying to increase enrollment for your pre-K offerings. And you're not sure if you should frame it as a Montessori school. Well, you can use this tool to get very hyper-local and measure search interest over time for the keywords that you enter and compare and contrast them against one another. That's the big thing that gets you value from this tool, is the comparative analysis, because the metrics here are relative. So this 0 to 100 scale, it doesn't mean much on its own if you just have one single keyword, but when you're comparing multiple keywords against one another, that's where the insights start to happen. So you can see, maybe obviously, that preschool near me is more popular than Montessori school near me. That doesn't surprise me, in that Montessori school is a more niche sort of keyword than just generalized preschool, right? So really useful for finding that sort of comparative analysis and seeing which terms are more popular than another for that hyper-local interest. But then also it's really nice to play around with this filter, this time filter, and get insights into when in a given year the seasonality spikes are occurring. And even the trajectory over the past 5 years or longer for a given search terms. This tool is really nice for visualizing search interest at the city level as well. And what I have found the most use from is unearthing related queries for the search terms that I have entered. So people, for example, who search preschool near me in the Sacramento area, they also have searched daycare near me, private preschool near me, Christian preschool near me, and more. So really great way to flesh out your keyword research strategy. It's a really good tool for layering on top of a Google Ads campaign as well, which actually brings me to my next point, which is the keyword planner within the Google Ads platform. Okay, now to get access to this tool, you do have to go through a bit of a tutorial process. You do have to set up what I would say is a dummy campaign. They just want to walk you through what it takes to get a campaign running on this platform, but You do not have to sink any money into it. You don't have to take that campaign live. You're just doing so to get access to this keyword planner if you're using it for local SEO purposes. And this tool is really nice because it gives you a bit more hard data than Google Trends does. So you could take these same keywords into Google Keyword Planner and get estimates in terms of the search volume, for, again, at a local level. So it's pulling these metrics from the local level and see, okay, preschool near me, maybe it gets 0 to 100 searches a month, which is a nice way to quantify search interest rather than this relative score. It will also give you a sense for how crowded the competitive market is for these keywords. So it'll list the price, the estimated price, cost per click it would be to advertise and target a given keyword. It'll also give you a generalized score, so high, medium, low in terms of keyword difficulty. Now, that is not an SEO metric. That's not how hard it will be to rank in the organic results or the map pack for a query. That is how hard or how crowded the ad space is for a given search query. So the downside of this platform is you do have to keep in mind that all the metrics it's presenting you are geared towards the ads experience, not the SEO experience. But it does shed light and give you some hard data points that I do find useful when conducting keyword research and forming a keyword strategy for my local business clients. Let's get to my pick for the best local SEO tool in 2025, and that is actually SEMrush or SEMrush, however you pronounce it. This is really a top-tier SEO platform in general. It was actually recognized by TechRadar as such, and really boasts a powerful keyword research suite, can conduct site audits for you. I really find a lot of use in its competitor analysis tools, but for local SEO specifically, it still shines. It offers a really powerful local SEO toolkit, a nice cluster of tools that are tailored to optimize local search presence rather efficiently. So you can get insights into your Google business profile in terms of numbers, views, your average rating trend over time, how many map views you've had versus Google search views, and year-over-year trajectory. Very nice. It can distribute your business info, your NAP, across 150 plus authoritative directories. Also consolidates updates into a single dashboard, which is just, could you imagine doing that on your own and having a spreadsheet? Just so nice. This is, I would say, a feature that's offered elsewhere. I just find the UX on SEMrush to be superior to all other platforms. You also get a bit of review management through SEMrush's local SEO toolkit, and it will even help generate responses for you if you're not finding yourself to be quite the wordsmith. Okay, so for another tool, you can go for Bright Local. This is a nice local SEO specific tool. It offers a dashboard that integrates your listings, reviews, and rank tracking very similarly to SEMrush. And the entire tool's focus was on local SEO. So whereas SEMrush is an all-in-one SEO toolkit and incorporates local SEO into that toolkit, Bright Local was created specifically for local SEO. It includes a similarly robust suite of tools such as the local search audit, Google business profile audit, etc. It can track your local rankings and visualizes a local search grid as well, and it offers review management tools as well. Plans start for this tool at $39 a month. You can get a free 14-day trial, and I have found it has some nice, strong auditing and reporting capabilities. And I think it's quite scalable for small businesses, or if you're a local SEO agency, this is a great tool for you. I have found that some people complain about the slow performance or the payment model that it follows. But that said, it does shine in this area. It was built for this area and is a great tool that you really can't go wrong with. Okay, let's talk about Yext next. Yext is a digital presence platform that controls how brands appear across multiple search engines, directories, even smart assistants. So if you're trying to appear for those Siri or Hey Google searches, Yext might be a good choice for you. It offers similar tools in that it can manage your listings across platforms like Google Business Profiles, Apple Business Connect, Facebook, TripAdvisor, etc. Also offers a knowledge graph to structure your brand content for better AI and search experiences, and those similar review management tools to help monitor and boost your local rankings. I would say this is essentially a step up from Bright Local. This is a more enterprise level solution. It offers a bit more depth across its suite of tools, and it's ideal for those multi-location brands or someone that needs consistent, scalable control across diverse platforms and even some AI-powered search interfaces. Yext is going to be a great tool for that use case. Now, SignUp is a great tool if you're an agency, in my opinion. It really positions itself as an operating system for agencies. It offers a unified platform to manage client listings, reviews, SEO, of course, social, CRM, even invoicing, with what I would call white label customization. So some key functionalities include automated listings creation. So you can sync and update across major directories, Google, Yelp, Bing, Facebook, everything. Local rank tracking as well across Google search and maps, including those voice and social search trends. AI-driven capabilities as well for review responses, sentiment analysis. I would say this is a great solution if you're going to scale up an agency. So these other tools like Bright Local or Yext, they might be good for businesses who are going to take this in-house. SignUp is going to be a great tool for those who are looking to scale a local SEO agency of their own. Okay, let's go over Whitespark really quick. This is a great tool if you're just looking at the citation use case of local SEO. This is a specialized tool, I would say. It does offer some of the similar uses as the other tools, such as a local rank tracker with some visualization. I don't find this near as useful as the other tools that offer the same solution. I do think this tool has a leg up on the citation aspect, though. It really does a great job of monitoring these listing services, surfacing the issues, helping you build your reputation, these sorts of things. So if you're just after that specific use case, this is going to be a great solution for you. You don't want to worry about rank tracking or keeping track of your Google business profile insights, these sorts of things. This is a great solution for those who just want to have a narrow scope. Okay, and there you have it, my picks for the top 2025 local SEO tools. First, starting with Google Business Profile, which, okay, sure, might be a little bit of a cop-out answer, but it is such a pillar of local SEO. You really do have to start here, get this up and running, and then branch out to other tools for your various use cases. So Google Business Profile is your first step. And then from there, as a reminder, I recommend using SEMrush's local SEO tools. These are really going to take you from A to B and everywhere in between. This is an all-encompassing SEO platform. So if you're interested in building up your backlinks, doing competitor analysis, or some more in-depth keyword research, SEMrush is really lapping the field in those areas. And then on the local SEO specific tasks, it executes it to such a high degree that you really cannot go wrong with this platform. That said, there are other tools out there, such as Bright Local, that were built from the ground up with local SEO in mind, as well as Yext, which feels like an enterprise version of Bright Local. SignUp is great for agencies looking to scale up their local SEO presence and develop a pipeline of clients for this branch of the industry. And there's also Whitespark, which executes the citations and listings services of local SEO to a greater degree than its competitors, I would say, but falls short on the other aspects of local SEO for my liking. That is my roundup. I hope you liked it. If there are any tools you feel like we missed, please do shout them out in the comments. We're always happy to go in and test and get our hands dirty with new tools in the SEO space. Till next time.